Do you guys have a PlayStation or considering getting Anthem? You guys might actually want to watch this video first and actually might reconsider getting Anthem after watching this video. But one thing you should not reconsider is clicking that red subscribe button down below and hitting that bell icon to catch further videos like this in the future. Anyway, I am James of Blue Eye Tech, and I want to talk about the fact that some consoles are being bricked and the game is not being playable. Now, this isn't a widespread issue yet. And the fact is, I think even if one console is being bricked by a game, that's one console too many in my opinion. Now, I find it kind of hard that Sony did not encounter these problems in testing before the game's released. Now, one thing I have realized that with games nowadays, games are being released before they're even completely finished. They're being released in kind of a pseudo beta kind of version, which I think is which is not right in my opinion. A game should be completely finished. I remember growing up, I had the Sega Genesis. When a game was released, the game was released. That was it. There was no patches, no any of that afterwards. But nowadays we get released games that are just not completely finished and they do patchworks afterwards, which I don't know. I just don't really like that. And in some cases with Anthem, we've been having issues. Some people on Reddit have said they've had issues with the game kicking them back out to the main menu, kicking them back out to the PlayStation home screen, completely shutting off their PlayStation to the point where they can't turn it back on unless they actually get up and press the power button on the console. And even in one particular case, actually the PlayStation completely bricked. They can't use it. It's basically a dead console at this point. Literally, it's basically a gigantic PS4 paperweight, and that is not acceptable in my opinion. Though, if a console like that, and I hope that Sony actually compensates that person who had the brick console, because if you're buying a game and it completely bricks your console, that is irritating. Because like if Uncharted did that to me, because I'm a huge Uncharted fan, if I bought Uncharted 4 and it completely bricked my console, I'd be irate. Because first off, a console I love console. Now I know I made a video recently complaining about their Sony's abysmal return policy when it comes to their games, but I still love Sony. I love the PlayStation. I love the games they have on there. They have some of the best first-party exclusives with Horizon Zero Dawn, Uncharted, God of War. The list could go on and on about the first-party exclusives that Sony has, and it is amazing. But when it comes to their digital content, and this is why I personally like physical content more than digital, it's mind-numbingly stupid about their return policy and how the store is ran. Like I said before in the previous video I did about the return policy, I think Steam has the best return policy of all. But Sony is actually doing refunds when it comes to Anthem because of this issue. Now, I definitely think it is a good thing on Sony's part to be giving refunds, because definitely I know that they actually rather have they rather actually give a refund for a game versus having completely dead consoles, where that's going to piss off much more of the fan base and is going to make it so people are, well, basically can't buy games if you have a dead console, right? You can't turn on the console to actually purchase a game from the store. So they figure it's better to actually take a smaller loss of returning the games versus just completely losing a PlayStation user altogether. But I don't know, this is kind of me just going on a little bit of rant about this. I definitely think that they kind of release games a little bit too fast. They don't really do a lot of testing. And even if this did come up in testing and they actually did realize that, hey, this might ruin some people's PlayStations, it might ruin their experience. Maybe they thought to themselves like, well, this won't happen in a mass quantity, so let's just send it anyway and just hope for the best. That in itself is also not responsible as well, because you should be giving your PlayStation users the best experience, and definitely breaking their console or even just kicking them out to the main menu and not allowing them to matchmake and any of that stuff like that is not giving your players the best experience, in my personal opinion. So I don't know, that's just my rambling on about it. I just feel it's kind of BS that some of these Anthem players, like the people who bought Anthem, had to even go through with this. And just keep in mind that if you have a PlayStation and you bought Anthem, or you're considering buying Anthem, keep in mind you are taking the risk of completely bricking your console. Now, like I said, that happened in one particular case, but it is a risk nonetheless. Anyway, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. What do you guys think of this Anthem PS4 situation? And definitely hit that like button as well. It helps out the channel, and I hope to see you guys next time.